Hi guys. Um, I just woke up. I don't even know what time it is, but I just woke up from another really goofy dream. But it's what I woke up into as a conscious thought that's kind of really strange. So I was at some kind of a restaurant or a bar or some kind of, close gathering with a whole bunch of people. Like there were all kinds of people, and I mean it was like we were having a celebration or something or a gathering, and like it was all kinds of strangers, but there was a few people that I was familiar with. I don't know who these people were, but they were like I had just met them, and um, I don't know. There was some familiarity with them, and I was just hanging out, having a good old time with them, and we were, everybody laughing, having a big time. And some of them, and I don't know how to say this because of it'll get the video, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Um, there were men who um, didn't look like men, and there were women that didn't look like women. You know what I mean? Try to follow me there. But anyway, and they were working outside of their specific normal roles. Please follow me here. But anyway, so we have a gathering of worldly people, all kinds of. Oh, it's raining. Worldly people, and we were all cutting up, and I thought, well, these people are just so nice. I'm going to get their phone number. I'm going to get their phone numbers, and we'll, text and visit and, continue on after this gathering, this party, or whatever we were doing. And we were going to, further the relationship, and outside of whatever that was. But then all of a sudden, as part of this, like, party, they were singing a song. Like, it was like I don't even know what the song was. But I knew the song. And like the first part of it was whatever the verse was. But then the second verse, whatever, had God in it. Like, whatever I don't know, it had the word God in it, the name of God in it. And all these people skipped over God's name and would not even say the name in the song. Like they hummed it. Like they, whatever. They refused, this group refused to even say the name of God in a song. And that immediately was offensive to me. And I thought, man, I got to get out of here. I don't want any part of this. There is no way. And so, I mean, I didn't want to fool. I'm like, I don't want these people's phone number. I don't want nothing to do with these people. Because they don't even, I mean, they're anti-Christ. They're not of God. And then as soon as I had that thought, of the rejection of these people, the lights went off. Like, the lights went off. I mean, they couldn't get, like it was some kind of huge power failure. So we all started getting out of the building, evacuating the building. And it was dark. It was dark. But it was almost like, for me, the steps were white. We had to go upstairs, out of this building and out into the open, into the air. But like, for me, the walls were white and the steps were white. Like, I could see. Like, it was like, it was still maybe bright daylight outside, and they just flipped the lights off. Like, I was like, I'm not going to have any problem get up out of here. It's no big deal. But nobody was really panicked about the lights. It's just that the lights went off, and we had to leave the building. So I'm getting out, and I'm like, I'm glad, because I want out of here. These people are, I don't want to be around them. So anyway, we all, as a big old group, were like elbow to elbow, like in a massive group, walking up, stepping, steps up the steps. And we leave and open up into this, I don't know, I guess like a parking lot or something outside. And it was bright and sunny outside. And something, I don't know, I woke up immediately. Now this just happened a few minutes ago. From now in real life. So anyway, I wake up conscious with the immediate thought, okay, the dream is over now. The dream is completely over. But I wake up with this conscious thought about doctors. Now, I don't know if this is even related, but this conscious thought about doctors and the medical system. Okay. And I've had this thought before, but not really this deep and complex. All right. I have said for a while that the protocol has changed for the nonsense 1984. Like that protocol individually has changed. I believe it. I don't know why I believe it, but I just believe it. But this conscious thought of how doctors really don't treat anybody. Like, you go to the doctor, and I was in the role of the doctor. I mean, I was going to doctors. I had a doctor for every part of my body. I had a dermatologist, a psychiatrist, a liver doctor, a kidney doctor, a colon doctor. I had every kind of doctor. Every doctor in a general prac. I mean, I had every kind of doctor that you could think of. And I went to a doctor at least once a week. Okay. But I'm thinking about this as I wake up conscious now from this weird dream a few minutes ago. When you go to the doctor, when someone, not you, but someone goes to the doctor, they go into the office and they give a list of what their problem is. Like, oh, well, I've got a belly pain, or I've got this pain, or I've got this problem, or I don't even know, they just told me to come back in 2 months. Then the little nurse person types that in a computer, like your symptoms or your complaints. They call it complaints. So they type in your complaints into the computer. And then your doctor comes in. And he might or she might touch you, look at you, maybe ask you some things, and again type it in a computer, right? Oh, well, apparently, okay, I don't know, how about you have this test? So you go have this test done. And then after you have the test done, then you come back and get the results. Oh, well, it looks like, this test result says, that you have this other thing. Well, let's send you to this other doctor, and then this other doctor sends you for another test. And so now, what's happening is, you're following the test results, right? The test results are diagnosing people. The test results are diagnosing people, not the doctors anymore. And what are the test results? Are they true? Or are they run by the intelligence that's artificial? And how is that tied to, maybe your online social media presence? I mean, it's like doctors don't doctor anymore. Doctors are highly paid, gatekeeping, I don't know the right word, what I'm trying to say, computer people. Like, they don't do anything. Like, they literally don't do, oh, you need a surgery, okay. But you don't even know what happens in surgery. Maybe there's some nurses or doctors out there that's watching this video that know, what happens in a surgery suite. I don't. I mean, I've been in surgery a lot of times, but I don't know what happens to me. I know I go in, and then I'm unconscious, and then I wake up later. So I don't know what happens. But, surgery is a different thing. That's like the end of the road. Like, people are jacked around. This test, this test, this test. Oh, your blood results. Oh, your X-ray. Oh, your MRI. Oh, you're this, you're that. It's the test results that's doctoring people. And what's the test results? What are they? What are they? So I don't know how I got from that weird, goofy dream into waking up totally conscious with test results are doctoring people, the results, not the doctors. So I don't know. You all have a blessed day in Jesus' name.